Hello everyone and welcome to my SW Bombshell Light channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Family women suckers compare Kody Brown to Charles Manson. Why? As suckers watch the rearmost caravan of sister women, they see some specific points of comparison between Kody Brown and another notorious person. Putatively, suckers are seeing supposed Kody and murderous cult leader, Charles Manson have effects in common. Check out why below. Stress is taking its risk on Kody Brown. Over the 19 seasons of Sister Women, there has been a drastic change in Kody Brown. Not only are suckers seeing that his personality has shifted through the times, but also his aesthetics. In the rearmost exercise for the forthcoming season 19 drama, Kody is under great stress as they show Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown finishing the controversies of divorce. Likewise, Robin Brown is wondering if she's on the wrong side. Still, some people are drawing a line between Charles Manson and Kody grounded on the clip. Kody Brown, Sister Women. Kody Brown, Sister Women suckers see a huge difference on Reddit. Family women suckers begin to talk about Kody Brown and how he has changed. First, a stoner says, "Why all cannot move me that this is the same person." Also, they add a print from an earlier season of Kody smiling coming to a Skulk Pete print of season 19. Incontrovertibly, he looks veritably different and much further angry from the times that have passed. While some believe Kody frequents the Botox bar, others suppose his internal state is wearing on his physical attributes. Kody Brown looks veritably different now. Family women Reddit. Kody Brown looks veritably different now. Family women Reddit. Others leave commentary. He went from happy-go-lucky dimwit to bitter, angry, revengeful theater troll, and it ain't enough. His rotten core is now showing on the outside, and he can no longer hide what a despicable ogre he really is. Gosh, he really used to look like just the cool pater. Coming door. Now he just looks mean and bad. He's scary. Hatred periods you. We need a side-by-side of him, before the divorce and after, cause I suppose he has changed a lot in the last 2 times. That's what chancing your soulmate does to you. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Family women, TLC, sourced from YouTube. Kody Brown from Sister Women suckers, compare Kody Brown to Charles Manson. Several people see an uncanny resemblance between Charles Manson and Kody Brown. It's the eyes that stand out for me. They're so important, darker and beadier. He has Charles Manson eyes now. He wore blue connections in the first many seasons. But indeed besides that, he just looks so angry. How scary for the women he was married to. I still get so furious over this. He wore them and redundant dress expenditure when their family was the most poor and vulnerable. How veritably on brand for him. Someone posted Kody and Charles filmland side by side and wow. They looked like twins, especially the spiteful eyes. Another discussion adds a comparison print of Charles Manson and Kody Brown side by side. Reddit. Another discussion adds a comparison print of Charles Manson and Kody Brown side by side. Reddit. Manson. Their halves. That was my first study. What do you suppose? Does Kody Brown remind you of Charles Manson? Are you ready to see the new season of Sister Women? Drop your commentary below. Family women Minatory. Real reason Kody Brown made family flee Utah. Incontrovertibly, family women Brown family has shown their struggle with living in Utah. Still, the Minatory real reason Kody Brown made the family flee Lehi, Utah came apparent. Family Women dives into the family drama. While the newest season of Family Women promises to be electric, the family has been through numerous drama-filled opinions since starting their reality television series. Over the times, Family Women has redefined how the Brown family had to precipitously flee Lehi, Utah out of fear of the police and an open disquisition on polygamy. Incontrovertibly, they were making bold moves to go on television and tell the world about the sways and outs of plural marriage. Still, those choices also putatively made them a target for execution for their illegal life. But now the real Minatory reason for them fleeing came to light. Janelle Brown, Christine Brown Woolley, Robin Brown, Kody Brown, Mary Brown YouTube. Janelle Brown, Christine Brown Woolley, Robin Brown, Kody Brown, Mary Brown YouTube. Why did the Browns really leave Utah? Lately, questions about why the Brown family had to leave Lehi, Utah, have surfaced. While numerous family women suckers have seen the series' depiction of why the family left Utah, they believe there's an important deeper reason for snappily extracting the family. At first, one Reddit stoner says, "Why did the Browns really leave Utah?" Also, the stoner shows they're thwarted by the way TLC justifies the move to Vegas. They start, "Okay. What am I missing? I grew up in Utah and still live there. I'm convinced there has got to be another reason they left." Likewise, they add, "I suppose if they had stayed, the family would have lasted longer, though I still suppose they would have tone-destructed ultimately." Likewise, the stoner adds numerous points about their own experience in Utah and how starkly different it's from what the reality television show depicts. Why did the Browns really leave Lehi, UT? Reddit. Why did the Browns really leave Lehi, Utah? Reddit suckers give their studies on Kody Brown's decision to extract after the post. Suckers counted in on Kody Brown's choice to take the family suddenly from Lehi to Vegas. They only lived in Utah for a sprinkle of times, although they make it feel like they'd been there ever. They've always loved to extract the family. The question isn't inescapably why'd they leave Utah, but why did they leave far and wide? They lived after many times, 17 times. And I believe plutocrat is the answer. I completely believe this proposition. Have you seen what they did to Christine's grandpa? They locked him and resolved up the family. I don't know if it was warranted or not, but rest assured her family didn't believe so, and they raised her to sweat the police. I've a question for OP, because I don't live in that part of the country. Could being a polygamist on television force officers to do commodity? The only thing that I can compare it to is the current bootleg trade in my area. We all know illegal alcohol is being made, but you don't open a roadside stand for it, you're left alone. Actually, Utah doesn't really fuss over the polygamists, unless they're doing underage marriages or will fraud. The bones that have been arrested generally are charged for will fraud further than anything. The Browns may have done this if they were really being delved. The women train as single maters and get WIC, food prints, etc. when they're not really single. Family from Family Women, TLC, sourced from TLC YouTube. Kody Brown and his family from Family Women. Minatory real reason Kody Brown made family flee Utah. Other suckers are knowledgeable about the reason behind Kody Brown moving the family, grounded on what they know about Utah. Likewise, they believe there's a much more minatory reason for the move. This was my thoughts. However, it would be for will fraud, if there was an disquisition at all. I suppose all the maters got food prints and medical backing for the kiddies, and King Pile of Poo was swaggering around, "Look at me. I got this great job, drive around in sports buses, got TLC money bag, and the state went, whoa there, cowhand, how come you're living the high life and we're subsidizing your kiddies?" The biggest trouble was in disquisition into abuse of social services. And the state could have made Kody launch child support payments and force him to repay benefits that the women and children got as a single mama menage. I always figured it was further of a do and ask / do and tell situation, and by going public they told. I do and suppose Utah really cares about polygamy as long as people keep it on the down low and aren't marrying off children. So, I no way really bought the Utah was going to make them for polygamy. I do suspect there was some will fraud that might have come to light in disquisition. Another addict explains the legal counter-accusations if Kody Brown committed fraud. Also, another stoner gives Sister Women Observers information about Kody Brown's penalty by law for will fraud. It would be felony fraud if any individual mama entered over $1,500 in benefits that they shouldn't have entered. ESP if Janelle and / or Christine entered cash benefits for dependent families. It's supposed to take the place of child support from the bio father. In order to get that, they'd have to not list Kody as the father on the birth instrument and sign under pledge that they didn't know who the father was for each of their children. Much every state pursues that type of fraud veritably aggressively. Also, the stoner further adds, Penalties for welfare fraud in Utah: if the total value is at least $1,500 or lesser but still under $5,000, it'll be charged as a felony of the third degree, punishable by a maximum judgment of 5 times in captivity and forfeitures no more than $5,000. Suckers realize there's further to the story about extracting the family. Reddit suckers realize there's further to the story about Kody Brown extracting the family. Reddit, what do you suppose? Do you suppose the minatory reason behind Kody Brown moving the family was that they were committing will fraud and didn't want the penalty? Do you believe they would do that? Or do you suppose it was fully to escape the police, who knew they were in a plural marriage after going public? Are you ready to see the new occasion of sister women? Drop your commentary below.